What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing, reviewing, and setting up my PS5 camera. An HD camera meant for streaming. Directly compatible with your PS5 console. It features dual lenses for 1080p capture and a stand/clip you can connect to your TV/monitor. Now let's open this up. Okay, so I've already had this PS5 camera for about a month, but I didn't want y'all to miss out on the unboxing experience, so I reboxed it. So now everything is exactly how it would be if I just bought the camera today. So let's open it up. So open up this part, and then inside there's this little piece. And then it comes in this box, and when you open it up you have the PS5 camera and the instruction manual. This is what the PS5 camera looks like when you get it. It's gonna have these twist ties on the cord. You can take the plastic off the camera. That may help with the quality. I'm not sure. I just kept it on the camera to protect the lenses so they don't get scratched. I don't believe it will hurt the camera quality at all. When I was talking about the clip/hook you can use to attach to your TV or monitor, this is what I was talking about. Okay, so this is my monitor. This is where the camera is going to be going. My monitor is 27 inches, just for reference, if anyone was wondering. Okay, so this is the camera. I have it where the clip is out, and I just set it on the monitor like this. As you can see, now it's on it, and it sits on the monitor like that. I believe that's the center, but we're going to be able to check it real soon. When you plug in the USB for the USB camera, do not plug it into the front of the PS5. Make sure it's plugged into the back, because if you plug it into the front, it may not recognize it. Now we're going to set up and adjust the camera. So go to settings, scroll down to accessories, then go down to other accessories, to the right, and then down to where it says camera. Now if you plug the camera into the front, it's going to say this. When you click OK, it's going to say the PlayStation camera isn't connected. That's why you must plug the camera into the back of the PlayStation 5. Also, if you did plug it in and it's still not showing up, try pulling it out and putting it back in. Also, I pulled it out and plugged it back in, and it wasn't showing up on a just PlayStation camera. It showed up on a just HD camera. So when I press OK, and then now I can see myself. So with this, you're supposed to put your face in the square where it tells you. I'm going to put my face in the square, and then press X. Then in the middle, and then on the right. Now it says your HD camera is adjusted. Now go down to capture and broadcasts, and then go down to broadcasts. Go to the right, and then down to where it says camera. And now we can adjust the camera. Now this is the camera that you see during your live streams. You can adjust the size to make it small, medium, or large. Put mine back to small. You can choose the clipping mask to make it a circle cutout, a square cutout, a hex cutout. You can auto key, so it like tries to do a green screen effect without a green screen. You can also adjust the depth of it. So like how deep it counts as the background. So if I bring all the way over to the right, it counts like very deep areas as the background. All the way to the left, It reduces the background. You can also use this to adjust the edges of it. That's bringing it way down. This brings it up. And you can also do chroma key, which is basically auto key, but you have to have a green screen. And this is the PS5 camera quality. You can also flip it horizontally in case if you're looking one way in your room and you want to flip it so that on the side you put your camera. It makes it look like you're looking towards the game. You can also add different effects. You can make yourself look like a comic book person. You can make yourself look pixelated. You can have scan lines. This could be really good if you're playing a horror game. Kind of like your streaming camera is like one of those old school cameras in the game. You can do a toy camera effect. And monochrome, which is basically black and white. I'm going to keep mine on none. You can adjust the brightness to make it brighter or darker. It's really good to be able to adjust this. But as you can see, as you go bright, it gets a little bit like colored out. You also can adjust the contrast. So as you bring up the brightness, you can fill back the color. So now even though it's brighter, you can increase the contrast and you can see me again better. Versus having the brightness up and it's just like pale. Hold on, I'm going to restore default so you can see this better. You can also increase the transparency so you can decrease the amount you see yourself. And that is actually very helpful because unfortunately, when you stream and you use the PS5 camera, your face actually appears on your screen. So if you're playing a competitive game and your face takes up a lot of the screen, that could affect your gameplay. Being able to increase the transparency allows you to still have your face on the screen for your viewers, but also you can see behind your face in case if there was someone that would have been in that area. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, my face actually being on the screen as I'm playing. Also, if your camera becomes unfocused on your face, you can always refocus on your face right here. And there we go. When it did that, just now, it zoomed out a whole bunch. Okay, so right now, I'm on Fortnite. This is how you set up to stream with your camera. So if you press this button right here on the controller, it's going to bring up this menu right here. Just go to the right twice to broadcast. And then it's going to bring up this menu where you can go live. I already connected my YouTube to my PlayStation, so I don't have to do that. If you're unsure on how to connect your YouTube to your PlayStation, I'm going to save that for a different video. I'm not going to cover that in this one. But right here next to it, you have broadcast options where you can decide whether or not you want to have your camera on, your stream chat, your stream activity overlay position, or include party audio, and you can also adjust your stream quality. I recommend putting it on as high as you can to get the best quality possible. But even with that, how that is, the quality still may change. And I will talk about that later also. So right now, I'm going to put display camera on. I'm going to do a private stream right now and just go live and show y'all the camera positioning. So with the PS5, you have a lot of choices on where you can place your face cam. On the PS4, you only had 4 positions each corner. And on the PS5, you have like 8 positions. So you can have your face on the left, the top left, the middle, the right, the middle right, the bottom right, bottom middle, or the bottom left. Now, if you're playing Fortnite, I would not recommend the bottom left because that's where your health is, or the bottom right because that's where your items are, or the top right because that's where your map is, and the top left could be good if you're playing by yourself, but if you play with other people, then that's going to block your teammates' health and you won't be able to see how much health they have. Personally, for me, I found it best to keep it on the left. In most situations, I'm fighting on the right side of the screen, so I wouldn't want to put my face cam on the right side of the screen. So once you have your position, you just press X on the controller. Now if we go back to broadcast options, all we can do is either pause the broadcast or stop the broadcast. Once you have your position, that's where it is for the remainder of the stream. And as you can see, my face is currently on my screen. So you see these weapons to the left of me? My face is blocking that. That's what I was talking about on being able to increase the transparency, because if I made myself more transparent, I could see my face but also see through it and also see those weapons. So if I was like running in the jungle or through the city or something and there was a person like way back on those hills or something behind my face, I wouldn't be able to see it. It would be even worse if the box was bigger, but right now I chose the small square. If you have a green screen, that can also help. That would cut out all this background behind my head. But with this positioning, with the small square, I haven't run into any issues with it yet. And hopefully I don't. Another thing about this is the camera itself. Where it's positioned right now in the center of the screen is at the top middle. And if you're playing in a team-based mode, like duos, trios, or squads, that's where the compass is. So if your teammates are giving out coordinates on where enemies are, if you have it in this position, you won't be able to read your compass. You could try moving the camera over a little bit, but then your face will be a little bit off. The cable for the PS5 camera is 6 feet 6 inches long, so you do have some room to move it around. If you have like a stand or something outside of your monitor that you could put it on, that might be helpful as well. And this is what the PS5 camera looks like. This is its streaming quality. And this is being streamed on YouTube, not Twitch. Twitch might give you a little bit better quality than YouTube. This is what it looks like with the lights on. Also have my ring light on. This is with the ring light off. This is with the lights off, but I have my LED still on. Okay, and this is the camera without my LED lights on. Okay, I'll turn my lava lamp off as well. Okay, I don't really think that did anything. My laptop light is off. Now the only light on my face right now is coming from my monitor and from the light outside. And this is what it looks like, the darkest I can get right now. Maybe if I like box up or like look, actually hold up, I can turn the lights off in game. Let me just get this real quick. Sunset. Okay, that's a little bit darker, and then that's pretty dark. Maybe this might be darker. No. Okay, that's that. And yeah, that's as dark as I can get right there. Now currently the quality that I see right now is really good quality. I'll pull out my camera and show y'all what I see. Okay, so this is what I see with my face. I don't believe I'm going to go through all of the previous ones. This is what I see right here on my screen. Now the final result after the stream could be different. So what I noticed is that a lot of times the final product is blurry. The quality of the camera may be good at some times and then really bad at others, because it's based off of your internet connection. So if your internet dips, then the quality is going to drop, and then if it's really good at that moment, then the quality will go up. And this is with streaming on YouTube. I don't really stream on Twitch, but I've heard that the quality is better. One thing I don't like about the camera is that it's 1080p, and the PS5 is able to go 4K. So it doesn't make any sense that the PS5 camera isn't able to record in 4K, because this is the only camera that you can actually use for the PS5. unless you use the PS4 camera and you have an adapter. I believe that the PS5 camera should also be able to record in 4K. That would also help with the final result of the camera quality in streams, even if your internet connection dips. I have tried streaming in lower quality to potentially reduce the amount of pull it has on the internet, and it still wasn't good. It wasn't just sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. It was just consistently bad when I lowered the quality. Also, I am using a wired internet connection, and the router is in my room. Right now, I have like 25, 27 ping on the NA Central server. I'm in Virginia, so my normal server is NA East, where I would get like 0 ping in creative. So that's about how good my internet is. Okay, so I didn't really experience any input delay from running the camera on the stream, which is really good. I don't have a input delay tester though, so I'm not sure if there is any. If there is, it's not noticeable. I do also own the PS4 camera. So I have the old version and the new version. The new type of clip design, when it connects to my monitor, it's not going to be lopsided like this way or that way as easy. It clips on and it's pretty much like level. And on top of that, I have a curved monitor. Before the upgrade, I did not have a PSVR. If you have a PlayStation VR, you can get the PS5 adapter for free. So you won't need to purchase the PS5 camera. If you did own the PSVR, all you have to do is submit your PSVR serial number through Sony's website. The PS5 camera is incompatible with the PlayStation VR, so you'll need a PlayStation 4 camera and camera adapter for it to work. My thoughts on the brand new PS5 camera versus the old PS4 camera. This was about $50, and for its price, it's a pretty good camera, but there's better cameras out there if you play on PC. But for console, this is the best you can get because other cameras aren't really compatible with the PS5. You also can't use your PS5 camera on your PC or your PS4. I say the quality for both of these cameras are about the same. This one is slightly better. I think this one has a much nicer design than this one. It's easier to place on your monitor and set up than this one. Also, like, this one is not a one thing. You can rotate like up and down. A little piece on the back like there stops it from continuing to rotate. And like now I gotta like put this back into here. Trying to do that one hand. Okay, it slid right back in and now it's good. This one has a lot nicer design. It's one piece. I like how this can bend and this can bend. I don't have to worry about this coming apart. It's a lot more like user friendly. I do like about this camera also, just like this camera on the old gen, it's plug and play. You don't have to worry about a bunch of settings like you do with PC cameras on OBS. I would say it's definitely worth buying if you're planning on streaming with a face cam on PS5. I believe they also should make it where PS5s have the ability to hook up any type of webcam. I feel like that would be really good. I also believe you should be able to include the PS5 camera in the video clips you record on the PS5, so that whenever you download your gameplay onto a USB drive, it'll also include your camera footage. This way, you don't have to go through Twitch or YouTube to be able to use your PS5 camera. You should check out my video where I play Five Nights at Freddy's in Fortnite. I actually recorded this with the PS5 camera, so you can see it in action. If you like this video, you should also check out my PS5 unboxing video where I unbox and set up my PS5. And if you're new to the channel and you want to know about me, you should check out this video where I show how I got my first 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a single video.